We'll have okay, so you see, so the first count. Okay, guys, we are in quarantine. It's sad, and the coronavirus, yeah, it's just not cool. Let's learn a sick lick to kind of offset all this craziness. What we're gonna learn today is a lick that you can apply in any key if you master the theory behind it, so I'll help you with that, but it's gonna sound like this. It's got a lot of feel. Okay, so that's a lick. So we're going to master that. Let's start by mastering the fingering, then we're going to touch on some phrasing, and then I'll show you how it can line up with your chords, because you can have a lick down, but if you don't have the phrasing down of how it lines up with the left hand, you're going to continue to sound basic. So drop a comment below if it's still coronavirus, and if it's not, let's drop a comment to remember coronavirus. I can't wait till it's over. Okay, guys, so the first thing to understand is what notes we're going to be taking. So it's going to be the first, second, third, and fifth note of the C major scale. So first, second, third, fifth. Cool. And then we're going to add the sixth note of the major scale, which would be A, but we're going to add it down here, okay? And then the last one to add the sas, the sol, is the flat third, okay? So it's going to be here. So notice when I play this, that's all the notes I'm hitting. So let's go through fingering, and then we'll master some of the phrasing, some theory, and then we'll end the video out. And then I have a special announcement at the end of the video too. So if you stick around, it's very important. So notice what I'm doing here. I'm kind of going fast, and some people call this a smash note, and it's not called that. It's actually called a grace note. Thank you very much. So we're going to be gracing from the D to the E. So notice the fingering. It's a 2-finger. 3-finger is going to grace from E flat, the flat third, to E. So that's very important. So you have to master that quickly. That's the first step. Then you hit your top note, and you're going to hang out there for a little bit. In terms of feeling the lick, you have to be able to come in on the first count right here on this E. This is very important. So if you're doing 1, 2, and 1, 2. Let's do a passing tone. 2, do, do, do. Watch how I come in on the first hit. So notice when my left hand hit that I made sure to get to my E here. So you can practice it. This is the first part of the lick. Okay, so master on the first count getting to that E right there, and then getting to the fifth note of the scale. Okay, now let's work on the second part of the phrase. Okay, it happens quickly, but you have to get to this end point by the second count. Okay, so this is all about the phrasing and feel. So watch this. First hit, notice where I'm at. Kind of repetitive. Obviously we wouldn't be doing this all the time, but I'm just driving the point home on where the anchor points are. So you have here, and then notice the second anchor point comes in on the last note of it. That's the second beat. So the way that you do that is here, try to hold your pinky. This sounds really good when you hold out this tone. There's no pedal happening, so hold this tone, and then what you're gonna do with your 3, 2, and 1 finger, okay, like your Ninja Turtle fingers, you are going to grace from the flat third to the second note. So master that. So basically it's 2 movements, and then the way the phrasing and lineup of the notes goes is it goes with 2 counts. That's how I like to do it. So you have first count, and then second count ends up on the C. Okay, so let's go ahead and apply this now to a different key, but before I do that, I want to direct your attention up here. If you want to access mentoring from me, one-on-one video mentoring from me, I'm going to close it actually. And so this is the first public announcement I've made. I haven't even told my current customers. I haven't emailed anyone. So to my subscribers, if you want to get in the private mentoring group, there's already 650 people in the group. Click up here to learn more about that. That's where I can mentor you. You post a video and say, hey Nick, I'm struggling with getting I'm struggling with feel. And what I'll do is I'll watch that video in the mentoring group. It's a $99 one-time payment. So check that out. I'm actually going to close it really soon here because there's just too many people, and then I'm going to just start letting people in very slowly. So if you want to get in before it closes, you might be watching this later and it's already closed, so sorry about it, but don't be left out. Check up here, and then now let's apply this lick to the key of D. Things get hard here because the key of D, the structure changes. Watch this. So the movement's like this. So it's different fingering. So the key of D is really hard. The key of E is very hard too. Watch my hands. Now the key of F is easy. G, easy. A, not so easy. And then B, not so easy either. So you got to pick your spots. But let's go into the key of D. I told you I would apply the theory so that you can apply this in any key, and then we'll be done, guys. So we said first, second, third, fifth, and sixth note of the major scale. We're in the key of D here. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 5. And then the sixth note we know is B, but we're going to bring it down here. So we've identified 5 of the 6 notes for the lick. Now the flat third is going to be 1, 2, 3, flat. So it's going to be F. So then you have this right here. Okay, these are all the 6 notes of the lick. So we're going to have, that's the first move. So the fingering's a little bit different. Notice my fingering, 1, 2, 3, and then 5. You got to be quick on that. So remember, we're trying to get to the third note on the first count. So we will have, okay, so you see, so the first count, and then second count. So the fingering for the key of D and E and the other keys, you'll be able to mess with this and figure it out. It's going to be 4 finger, goes to the third note, smashes, grace notes to the flat third. It's got to be quick, like that. Okay, so master this lick and apply it to any key. Pay attention to the phrasing and the lineup of the notes so that you get the feel down. Guys, if you enjoyed this, I already talked about my mentoring option where I can mentor you, but I also have paid online lessons. You can check those out up here. It's basically all my secrets, but you have to invest. I'm giving you some of my secrets here on how to play with soul, how to play with rhythm, how to comp, how to play for church, how to sing and sound good while you're playing. All this stuff I would love to show you. If you're serious about your chord piano, no sheet music, and really being able to enjoy the piano, check out those courses up there. As always, guys, don't forget to subscribe and remember to drop a comment below for COVID-19 RIP. RIP to everyone in quarantine. My gosh, I'm ready for it to be over.
Okay, you made it to the end. 1 in every 4 of my viewers clicks right there to learn how to play like me. As always, guys, don't forget to subscribe for more awesome videos. You can click on my beautiful face right there if you'd like. And your next video's right here.